So this is one of my scrappy garden beds. I've already started pulling out the expired tomato bushes. I've already started pulling back the mulch, sugarcane mulch. There's a few more I've got to pull out that are finished. I'm going to make sure that I get as many of those tomatoes that are fallen out on the ground out, otherwise they will re-sprout. If they sprout, then hopefully it'll be springtime, and then I can just plant them in other areas. I have got 4 punnets of onions there. I have got some white and some brown, and going to plant them in this garden bed. The reason why it's a good idea to do rotational crops is you follow it with a crop that doesn't compete for the same nutrients as the previous crop. That way you're not depleting your soil of nutrients. They don't share the same pests, tomatoes and onions, therefore there won't be pests hanging around for this particular thing. Also, they have a different root system. Tomatoes go deeper, onions are more shallow, and so therefore we can use this garden bed. I'm going to pull back all of the mulch there, weed it all, pull out the stakes as well as the tomatoes and weeds, and then got some dirt I'm going to put in there to fill up the garden bed, and then it'll be ready for me to plant. But this will probably take a couple of days as the sun is nearly set here, and I'm working until dark the next couple of days. So Thursday will be probably my next day I get out here. But it doesn't hurt getting out here, ground yourself, get your hands in the dirt, get a little bit muddy. It all helps you ground and center yourself and feel connected with the universe. Why wouldn't you feel connected with this? Look how stunning that sunset is on the side of the mountain. So planting onions depends on where you live, the climate and the soil quality. Onions prefer well-drained soil with a pH of around 6.5. It is a good idea to always build up your soil after removing an old crop. In Melbourne, autumn is the best time to plant onions. This allows them to establish in the ground and fully develop before the warmer months come. Onions take around 6 months to fully develop and are ready to pick when the tops and the stems are starting to turn yellow. One of my green tomatoes I can use in the green chutney. No wastage, we can always use things. Pulled out all of the stakes and the died off tomatoes, pulled out what I could see of the tomatoes that were in the ground. Probably will still get a few that will spring up themselves, but that's okay. We can just replant them somewhere else. This is my scrappy garden bed that has got my brown onions in it. This is a lovely big lavender that was here when we bought the property. So this is my scrappy garden bed. It gave me good produce of tomatoes. Now hopefully I'm going to get a good produce of brown onions. I'm going to put down the mulch that is there. I've still got some more packed away in the shed to put on this where this needs it. It's freezing here today. It's only 13 degrees. It's supposed to rain all weekend, so I need to get these in the ground because if they need a lot of water, especially when they're taking root, why not use free water? Garden bed is now finished. Gonna wait for them to grow, and in my next video I'll show you me cleaning up this garden bed. This garden bed has got eggplants, cabbage, collie and broccoli, I think, mint that I dehydrate, pick it all the time and dehydrate it, and I have had a visitor. We've got possums on the property. I'll show you. Yeah, got to clean all that out of there. This is my next garden bed. It looks like something has been gnawing at it. But we know we have possums. So tune in for the next video.